How is it going, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody, on this beautiful Tuesday. I hope you guys are doing mighty fine. If it's not Tuesday for you, well, then you're in a different time zone. How's it going, everybody? Oh my goodness. Just saw the notification in Discord and ran to my PC. Oh goodness, Assassinator Ace, welcome. Welcome to Wolf's Den. Good to see you. Welcome back. God Duck, how's it going? How's everybody doing? Welcome back. Today, we're still on the same path that we were on the day before and the day prior and the day after.
117, just paid about 10 subs.
Day before that,
Dunny
day
27,
before that,
just subscribed with a tier 1 sub.
Hawk.
Honorary 7, just subscribed with a tier 1 sub.
Hawk.
Infinity 045, just subscribed with a tier 1 sub.
Right off
So I'd like
the bat.
Just subscribed with a tier 1
As
sub.
always.
Lols, just subscribed with
dude.
a tier 1 sub.
For the
Typical underscore toaster, just subscribed with a tier 1 sub.
My goodness.
702, just subscribed with a tier 1
I
sub.
hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're doing amazing, Hawk. Thank you. Appreciate the 10 gift
for
subs.
2 months.
What is that?
180
gift subs to the channel?
With a tier 1 sub. Burnsy 1999, just subscribed with a tier 1 sub.
Goodness. Thank you for the amazing generosity. Appreciate you a lot. My goodness. Anyways, welcome in with that awesome intro. I hope you guys are all doing well. Got a mini of faces. There's so many mini-me's now floating around our base. I'm so glad I don't have hostiles turned on. Oh my gosh, that would make these guys really painful. But I want to jump right into a vault today. I'm hoping we roll a good crystal. I do want to run some random vaults. We are out. I would say this is a pretty good one. Yeah. I think we have bricks. Yeah, we have bricks. So this should fill out. That's quackers. Oh goodness. Chosen, would you agree that Adele is an icon? Like a music icon? I would agree that she's a musician. She's a beautiful singer. That I can agree with. I don't know what really makes someone an idol. Maybe it might be your idol. I think idols are personal, aren't they? All right. So, oh my gosh, 15,000 cobblestone, 6,000 rotten flesh. I'm so glad we have this mall farm. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad we have this. That's a lot. Okay. Well, while that's finishing, because we should have all of that stuff, we have a new crystal. And we can see if anything good rolls on it. Man, there's... So I don't really want... Oh my gosh, that's horde. These have so many good modifiers. Maybe we will do a horde if we can. We might do a horde gilded. Because that was horde. This is just a random negative modifier. Why do I even have that in there? Horde, freezing, and hunger. I'm going to put that on this crystal. Because that's kind of what we're after today, by the way. We are after things like this. Things that are going to grant us more vault burgers. You know? I mean, 5 vaults, if we can get close. Here lately, it seems like every vault we've done has granted us either half a stack of vault burgers or a full stack of vault burgers. And we're actually pretty close to leveling up. All we need is a few more vault burgers. So maybe this is the one. Who knows? Super lucky but furious. I might actually add that on there. Super lucky is great, especially if we're going for vault burgers. Let's put super lucky on there. Excuse me, Hawk. Dang, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Can you make automatic catalyst thing go through it way faster? You're talking about like auto swapping, right? Like rotating 6 in, 6 out. I mean, I don't know how much faster that would be compared to doing it this way. Because I've thought about it. I thought about it. Somebody mentioned it the other day, you know, having it roll in. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, is that really like a thing that's worth it? I don't know. This is daycare on that lucky. Lucky's just 1 modifier though. We can actually get, not too concerned about that. All right, let's drop that. That, of course, it's going to be expensive. Bottles O enchanting. Lag yourself out a bit. Oh man, Skybot, you're welcome. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Lucky and daycare is good. Yeah, I just didn't know if it was better than putting gilded on here. Silent would be nice, but I also don't want silent at the same time. Because I do want a challenge card. Challenge crystal would be nice. Save zone, hard and weakened. Yes. We'll throw that on there. Optimistic and crowded. I'll take it. And we're slowly getting... a treasure. Yo, haha. Oh man, I'm glad all this luck is with me. Where's this been all my life? I mean, it's got fragile on it, which is not good, but hey. Wow. Maybe we can put personal space on here. And personal space will knock off a little bit of the crowded. Oops, the wrong button. Make it not as bad. Maybe we can also roll resilient. Probably not though. Gotta resell my stuff. Journey but trapped. Not bad if we actually completed it. Nothing there. And there's lucky. Oh, I don't like the destructive. Super healing. We already have pretty awful thing going on here. Fragile is awful. But I think we'll be fine so long as we just worry about breaking the chest. I think this is a great, I mean, this is Horde, Super Lucky, Gilded, and Treasure. Okay. I mean, this is another max treasure, a max gilded run on our first one of the day. Okay, let's check and see if there's anything good in here. That's the same rules as yesterday. Okay. Think we're good. Wow, ready to fill our pockets. Are we gonna hit 250 today? I mean, if we keep going like this, we are gonna hit 250 today. So this is a treasure Horde Gilded run. It's a THG. Turn off the streamer luck. Do a prediction. What kind of prediction do you guys want? Like how many vault diamonds we're gonna get, or how many vault burgers? I mean, vault burgers are kind of meh on the. We'll do this. All right. Actually, this has one more repair left on it. Man, our God Axe is gonna have to get replaced. Hopefully we'll be 250 though when it does get replaced. Because this axe is incredibly nice. Let's check on our hunters. And then we'll run this bad boy. Unalived, unalived, unalived. I'm so glad I checked. They're all unalived. Things are getting tough for them. Okay. I want their damage to be up. Their health is still good, but I want their damage to be higher. You guys do that? Don't want to risk your points. Oh, goodness. All right, here we go. First vault of the day is a max gilded run. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Okay.
Pan_Benin just resubscribed with Twitch Prime for 3 months.
Benin. Benin. Thank you so much for the 3 month with the Prime. How's it going? It's going fantastic. So far, it's going pretty good. All right. I think we're good to just go. Yeah, we have, go ahead and make sure we have biscuits and boom. Let's do this bad boy. First one of the day. Get pumped. All right, let's go. I'm wasting time. Wasting time. All right. Look at all that. Ooh, we just got a rune. Whatever kind of rune that was. Hopefully it's a dig site. Our last dig site didn't work out so well for us. Right. Oh, do we get hit with freezing? Ooh, that's gross feeling. Freezing's awful. All right. Grab whatever's in here. Grab whatever in here. There we go. Hey, look, there's a chest. Yeah, I'm gonna need all this stuff back because we just rolled, what, 15,000 cobble? Gross. Oh boy. Now I don't know if this means there's gonna be more gilded chests down in here. Or actually what this means. Oh wait, was that a... It was a mine room we rolled. We did roll a mine room. I was like, man, I hope it's a mine room. It literally was. That's nice because we have the 2 CRP crystals that are waiting to be used. And I really want a mine room for them. All right. There's that, and I think there was one more over here. Yep, right here. Couldn't let that guy blow up. All right. Can I move? I must be frozen. The frozen's quite awful. We need like slowness immunity. Hi, are you using a level multiplier? Well, it doesn't matter now, but I had used level multiplier only after what, level 200? So there wasn't a level multiplier until it hit level 200. We used 10, I think, up until 250 or till 100. Yeah, because there wasn't a multiplier at 100. So it wasn't until 100 that we used it. And then 150, I think, is where I upped it from like 9. I think it was like 9. I upped it to 15. But now it doesn't matter because we don't gain XP from the vaults. We only gain levels right now. After 200, we only gain levels for eating burgers and stews and things like that. Yep. I 100% think that a level multiplier is definitely needed if you're not actively streaming like multiple hours a day. All right, I can tell you that, man, the slowness hurts. This is how fast I move when I get hit with that. That is awful. How's my armor doing? Not perfect. Don't hit me, skeleton. So many vault diamonds. Thing you have a jetpack. Yeah, otherwise the slowness would be insanely bad. It's already bad, but I wonder what effects do I have. I might be able to throw a slowness. I just need mining fatigue immunity. I have one. Mining fatigue. I think this one will be better. Slowness immunity and mining fatigue. All right, time to go east. I really want to play this pack, but it's too difficult for someone who always plays in creative mode like me. I mean, play it in creative mode. Nobody's stopping you. What was I just hit with? Poison? No, there's no way. I have poison immunity. I don't know what that was. The configs allow you to customize the experience? You can play with the configs. Yeah, you can. Good luck. Dude, the config file is huge. And for somebody who's not used to going through the configs and modpacks, it's a big thing. There's like so many config files. They're all separated in their individual folders or files. We're sliding north. As far as my PC specs, if you're looking for that, actually, I should probably like create a link where you just run the command specs like that. That would actually make things easier, wouldn't it? I can set that up eventually. But I believe my specs are linked in my About Me section on here. If not, it's in every YouTube video's description. Exclamation point YouTube to quickly get there. In the description, I have a detailed spec sheet. If you're interested. Looks like they're in a jail outfit with a Christmas hat on. So many chests. So little time. Yeah, it is hard to see on mobile, but you'll find it easily on my YouTube channel. It's literally in the bottom of the description of like every video ever. I've just only updated that spec sheet. Fun thing is, I think the build video is still here on Twitch, but I also uploaded it to YouTube as well. All right, this way. You're walking awfully slow. Come on. Come on. Come on. All I want's a challenger card. That helped a lot, turning the slowness off. How's your inventory not full of junk? So I have this thing called a vault charm. And the vault charm, there's a table in the overworld, and anything I put into that table while I'm in the vault and I have this charm on me, it will delete those items. So when I get back, I have all these items to add to that list of over, I think right now I have like almost 800 items in it right now in that void list. The big thing that helps is voiding off enchanted books. You do not need enchanted books, especially that many of them. So like as I willy-nilly just sort of break blocks in here, as you're seeing, do that on purpose so that way I can be a little more carefree in how I'm breaking things. Wow, I am taking some damage from that. Okay, ow. Shooting me. That thing put those skeletons, man, put a damper on you. Those things hurt. And then as soon as my shields go down, I lose my parry. Wow, our first obelisk. Nice. Hey, Chosen. So weird seeing myself all spooked out like that. There you go. There's the about. I used to have a link, like an Amazon link to like everything. I don't know why, what I did with that. Unless that disappeared. Like I had a link to the microphone, my webcam, or the webcam, the camcorder I'm using and everything. I don't know if my camcorder is on that list. Two Omegas in a row? I'll take it. Why are you using a jetpack? Isn't it a bit cheesy? It's available in the pack. Like, if it was not intended, wouldn't it be removed from the pack? I mean, sounds like they're pulling it from the next pack. Well, that's the next pack. This one, it's still in. Just asking you, true. I mean, you can play however, you know, you want to play, I guess. Like, if you think it's cheesy, then don't use it. It does come at a penalty. Like, I take more damage. Like, I wouldn't be taking hardly any damage in the vaults. Even if I was walking around. Especially if I had a chest piece. I wouldn't have to worry about skeletons or nothing. Because, yeah, this takes up my chest slot. And it does... I will have to change eventually. Because I am at a disadvantage. I will become at a disadvantage. Man, they take so long to kill. I'm ready for a tier 3 axe. Wonder what the chances are of getting a tier 3 axe. Don't know why I ate 2 of those. Yeah, the reason I'm using a jetpack, I mean, I think it's the best. I invest a lot of stuff into it. They were not cheap to make. This tier of jetpack was not cheap. Ba-da-bum, bum, ba-dum. All right. 15. We got 15 minutes left on this vault. I mean, not bad. We're getting through this pretty good. As far as vault diamonds go, I've seen a lot of them. So I have a good feeling about this. Maybe it's another 50 plus vault diamond run. Like we got at the end of the stream yesterday. Because we've had like 3 of these in a row as well. Been pretty cool. I still have architect vaults and everything else. I want to run an architect vault today if I can. I'll definitely need input from you guys. Those vaults are so hard to run though. They would be so much better with multiplayer. Any of the specialty vaults are really made for multiplayer. Wow, where's all my chests? Okay. Yeah, they really are. Wow, that was a dead room there, wasn't it? Goodness. All right. The bot doesn't like you. Uh-oh. Oh, because you did song. Well, somebody else did it. It worked. I don't know who it was replying to. It's a good song, though. Oh, I hate those. Hate those chests that don't work. Right.
Walking _ D34 D1231, just resubscribed with a tier 1 sub for 5 months.
Walking, thank you so much for the 5 months. Welcome back. Thank you so much for that tier 1 sub. All right. Continue south, 12 minutes. Nice room, not the one I really wanted, but it's okay. It'll do. That look like vault diamonds. So many chests.
Dread stuff, just subscribed with Twitch Prime.
Dread stuff. Thank you as well for that Prime. Welcome to the crew. Welcome. Thank you for using your Prime on me, by the way. Oh my gosh, there's so many in this room. Oh, do not want to be down there. Gosh. Is that all the chests? Holy smokes. Yeah, these aren't going to be really filled with anything worthwhile. 10 minutes left. You want to go? You want to go? Huh, Dowsy? All right. You want to go? Huh? Huh, Stress? Huh? Come on, drop that challenger card. I don't think I've gotten one from stress. Go to, I got him. Go on. Darn. A lot of junk we've gathered this run. Well, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I need to go this way. Gotta love that sound. One of my favorite sounds. Anything else going on? Nope. Chosen, what's the story behind my IGN? I played on a server called Chosen Architect. Or, sorry, I played on a server called Chosen Craft. Was a builder on that server. And eventually when name changing became available, was a thing you could do. I changed my name to Chosen Architect because I was a builder on that server. And then later on down the road, I decided to start making YouTube content, modded Minecraft YouTube content. I was actually introduced to modded Minecraft through said server. I think the first pack I played was like a Direwolf 20 mod pack. And then later on, Direwolf 20 led to inspire me to start making YouTube videos of my own around modded Minecraft. So crazy how things happen. Crazy. One thing turned into another. Next thing you know, a hobby's turning into a full-time job, and the rest was history. Now I have you amazing folk to hang out with. The best folk. Yeah, you guys are the best folk.
Crashios 1979 just resubscribed with Twitch Prime for 8 months.
Crashios, hope I said that right. Thank you for the 8-month resub. Back with that Prime. Absolute boss. Was this a random vault? No, this is a fully loaded, gilded
Not Barn just
run.
subscribed with Twitch Prime.
Not Barn. But if you're not Barn, what are you? Thank you so much for that Prime. Using that Prime on me. Woo! That guy hitting hard. Those crits, though. They were one right after another. Goodness. All right. I should probably start heading back. Because I have not found the obelisks. Well, I found a obelisk. I got 5 minutes to find another obelisk. We could probably do it. I might be able to if... My goodness, I could see. The world would load. How does one keep the atomic disassembler charged? I have a battery in my inventory. From Power. Right. So far, so good. Just need one more obelisk. Come on. One more. If not, oh well. Looking like an oh well. Unless one's in these next few rooms. Come on, get him. Oh! Dude, he's so hard to hit. Got him. Holy smokes. I don't even know what I got. I got an eye? Really? That's it? Three minutes. Am I going to find an obelisk on this side? In the next couple of rooms? Probably not. My goodness, though, there's a lot of gilded chests. Oh my gosh. I'm happy. I'm happy. We can leave happy now. All right. I don't need a boss. We're fine. Yeah, the crit from the pillager was pretty scary, wasn't it? Okay. Woo! Fun stuff. Challenger card, please. Please. Challenger card. Oh, bronze. I need to be careful. I think that's it. 1 minute. Okay. I'm out. Yeah, the strays are bad, man. The strays are dangerous. That's why with certain modifiers, I've got to be careful. And I was running modifiers in here that were really nasty. Look at my hat. I mean, it's almost gone. What are those sudden 10 hearts? What do you mean? The yellow hearts? Yeah, one enchanted sword and I'm dead. I hate strays. Yeah, they take a lot to kill and they do a lot of damage. Need this and all of this. Apparently, this is not in here. Actually, I don't want eyes going in there. Wait, how do I undo? What are you doing? Does it change my UI scale? Great. Now how am I gonna undo the stuff? How am I gonna undo putting the eye in there? Yeah, how am I supposed to get to the... filter at the top? No, it's... doesn't do anything. It's not showing me all the items. I did click it. I did click it. What do you mean sort A to Z? It doesn't let you sort like that. There's a small arrow. This arrow? It doesn't do anything. Oh. There it goes. Why? It's broken. There we go. I was able to remove it. All right. How many vault diamonds, chat? I want to see how many vault diamonds you think. How many vault diamonds? Let's run a prediction for a minute. We'll leave it at 35. It'll be less than or equal to 35 or greater than 35. We'll redo that prediction. And I'll set it for 1 minute. Let's start this prediction, guys. It's easily over 35. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Yeah, check out the prediction in the chat. If you're on mobile, it'll be right there. I don't know. You're all in? It could be greater than 35. It could be less than 35. It all depends. It really does. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of points being dumped into this prediction. The factory room wins it? Oh no. The factory room was really nice. That was a really nice last minute grab. Come on, put 100 in there. Oh goodness. There's no way it is less with the Simon Says room. Are you sure? I mean, that was only like what, 25 gilded chests? I don't know. I hope you guys are right. All right. Let's manage this prediction. So, it looks like the majority of you said it is greater than 35. It is 48, which, I mean, is a pretty decent number. We got 410 booster packs that run. Very little vault, very little vault burgers. Wow. I think that's because you get more vault burgers from regular chests. Yeah, from regular chests. Wow. Okay. You guys won. It is greater than 35. That's a lot of channel points that are going to be heading out. You lost. Oh no, if you lost on this one, ouch. That was some channel points loss. It's all good though. You guessed wrong but betted wrong. Or you guessed right but betted wrong. Ah, yep. Gotta love it. You know what's funny is like Twitch made this post like, oh, we're removing gambling, but we make this prediction thing, which is like a built-in gambling system. It is literally built-in gambling. Oh, I had to actually vote, not type. Oh yeah. It was a voting system thing. It's all good. We do them all the time. All right, I need to take this black rune out of here and fit this back in. Black rune. I love how like we don't get runes anyways. It was just voiding everything. That's a lot of all diamonds though, but we didn't get the burgers that I wanted. That is a shame. 26 echo. What? 26 echo. Dude, I remember struggling for echo. And we get so much pizza. I feel like that's probably not a normal thing. Like, are we supposed to be getting this much pizza? $50 trader cores? $50? Dang. Yeah, we definitely get more burger parts from regular wooden chests. During a normal run, you can probably, I mean, you're probably going to get close to half of a stack of one. If you're lucky. Gamble drop with half of the trader cores? Oh my gosh. That's a crazy number of trader cores. Like, we're gonna have to go through trader cores. Also feel like black opal has increased at this point at level 200. Okay. Ah, this re-rolled. But nothing good. Let's pull one of these out. Oh, nothing. Pull another out. Oh. Man. Okay, we ended up getting a star core. Still not what I need. Goodness. I would have been really happy for that star core. But not anymore. I don't... Star core is just not on my list. Okay. So we are about to get another cryo chamber filled. 70 some odd trader course. All right, that is a pog. I honestly don't need it. Vault boots, don't need it. Perfect, perfect. Axe, vault diamonds I'll take. Vault silver don't need. Paxel charm, vault burgers I'll take. Block of netherite, nope. Free apple. Echo Gem, I mean, honestly, trash. Vault plating, axe, another pog, crystal, platinum, mod box, honestly, trash. Chest plate, helmet, vault essence, skill essence, vault nugget. So much trash. Oh, is this done? We finished one. And it's a stress monster. Nice. That means we can level up. You can get lucky with mod boxes. Not as lucky as you might think. There is a list of everything that can roll from them, and there's not much that's nice, honestly, from rolling. A +1 luck. The resistance is nice. With luck on that one. These are all dead. How did you guys die? Oh, you're not dead. You just look dead. My bad. That's the skin. But all of these have another level. I'm still going with damage. We'll add 1 to 2 plus 4. Okay, so you don't know. That was a 1. Okay. And then worry about you later. All right, we need another cryo. Man, I remember when pogs were like, oh, this pog is gonna be so expensive. Not anymore. All right, acceleration chip, vault ingot, star essence, enchanted book, acceleration chip, echo gem. I don't need echo. Repair core I do. Lucky apple, don't want it. Vault catalyst, that's a full catalyst. I'll take it. Burger, I'll take it. Skill essence, catalyst fragment, don't want. Star essence, vault diamonds, power apples, enchanted book, lucky apple, enchanted book, vault helmets, paxel charm, vault axe, vault nuggets, star essence. Wow, that was actually a pretty good haul. Repair cores, I'll take repair cores because they're expensive. Enchanted book, what do we get? Unbreaking 4 and smite. Enchanted book. Bunch of unbreakings. Nice. These books will be really nice for enchanting later on. All right. 30 more. I feel like it's time you unlock another cosmetic armor set. I just don't know what to unlock because the stuff is kind of expensive. Star core, enchanted book, vault burgers, silver, apple, ingot, catalyst fragment, netherite, essence, vault idol, plating helmet, vault sword, idol, star essence, silver, sword, stars. Star essence isn't that useful, is it? Hope not. I'm throwing it all away. Another book, might, and star core. Add to our list of star cores. Vault catalyst, boots, idol, nugget. Nice. All right, that was 62. Pandora's box is trashed. Star Essence is used. I don't really need it. What was the other stuff? It's Vault Essence. This is just used making gear charms and life scrolls. We get them in the vault though. Yeah, we get them in the vault. We have 2,000 of them. Yeah, Pandora's boxes. We have 678. We have quite a few. I don't think there's anything we can unlock other than the Britannia. I'd have to reset up the boss. Spin vault diamonds on it. The test dummy, I think I didn't make this one. We could probably make the test dummy. There's also the building gadget one, which is also kind of expensive. For some reason, it's very expensive with that cost. The Powell one we've already made. You say minion? Oh, the little minion. Did we ever make this one? Yeah, this was the robot. Nobody liked the robot for whatever reason. I feel bad for the robot. We never made the create. It requires refined radiance. Refined radiance is such a pain to make. Like, for one, you need blaze cake, which is just lava in this. But you need the blaze cake to power this, and then you place the quartz, obsidian, and glowstone in there to get the compound. And then you have to toss the compound into a beacon. It's doable. We just need to make the cake base, which is cinder flour, sugar, turtle egg. But at this point, like, we should just be running vaults. We shouldn't even be worried about that. All right, why do I have a bunch of leather paint? Okay, why? 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 They're gonna fix it? It's like, why do we have so much leather junk from our mob farm, I guess? All right, gotta trash them pits. Gotta trash all that stuff apparently. Okay. So our vault crystal over here should be finished. Yep. Snap, how's it going? Welcome back. Go FK, back screen 20 minutes. And I'm sure you can create the item. Yeah, you have to grab it before it flies away. Well, you can set up a thing that just collects it. Like, that throws it in and collects it. It's super easy to use chutes to do that. Right. Come on, you're not going to roll anything crazy on me, are you? These have been some really nice, like, catalysts for crystals. I have noticed one thing. I have not encountered wither skeletons yet. Even though I thought I was supposed to be. Okay, this will be a good random crystal. Random crystal. We need to repair. Probably go ahead and repair both. It's not going to be cheap. Let me grab. What does it cost for our repair quarters that are in here? That is gold. Wrong gold. All right, all those are done. All right, Mo, repair my stuff. Thank you. All right, we're back in action. Chosen, why does some gilded chests take longer to break than others? It's a bug, I believe. There's just a bug in the mod pack where sometimes like the way the items are, or maybe the way you initially go to break it. I found that like punching it is faster. Like just punch it repetitively as fast as you can right click. All right, random vault. I think we're all randomed ready. The slowness, mining fatigue. Okay. Let's put our mining fatigue and parry. Let's put this one on for right now. And hope for the best. All you can hope in these random ones. All right. Hard, plentiful, faster, and it's a scavenger vault. We have 24 minutes, and it could get lower here in a second. %31% chest rarity and is 10% faster on mobs. Not horrible. This is what's going to get me Vault Burger pieces. We'll get a bunch of these trees. These rooms are great for regular chests. Yep, trap chests. Forgot about them. Wow. And there we go. Sloth Monster. Having just started playing last night, it's crazy how fast you zoom through. Yeah, at this point, like, we're what, 7 months in? 7 months into the mod pack. I have over 25 days worth of playtime in this. And yeah. Yep. And this is usually void fluid or TNT. It's void fluid. Yeah, when you first start, man, it is a slow go. Also, these scavenger items is a no complete for me. I'm just worried about chests this run. I'm really hoping that like either today or tomorrow we get to 250. One of these days we got to spend literally just farming for gear. So as soon as we hit that 250, we're going to be on a roll hunting for nice tier 3 gear. That should be crafted. Once we hit 250, I'll be able to also spec into Artisan. And once we're spec into Artisan, or spec into the last tier of Artisan, we should be rolling some pretty good gear. Like, I think this is where Artisan is really going to shine. Up into this point, the other one probably is a better choice. But you can't unspec. Once you make a choice, you cannot unspec. So if you choose Artisan from the start, you're stuck with Artisan. If you choose whatever the other one is, the Hunter one, you're stuck with it. So this is where this is going to pay off, because we're going to be able to craft tier 3 gear now. One in 41 tier 3 chance, man. It doesn't even matter at that point. Like, that's still good chances. That is still pretty good. It's got decided to remove jetpacks next season because he wants you to use it and he feels like it's too OP. Wait. He said he watched me use it and it feels like it's too OP? Wait, what? Were those his words? If so, it's funny. I mean, I just think it's funny. It's not OP. Come on. It is OP. It is very OP. I'll agree with him on that one. I'll agree. But come on now. I'm not the only one who's been playing this pack to use jetpacks. I don't want to be blamed for it. The removal. I feel like I'd also be blamed for the removal of the building gadgets then. Somebody's like, screw you, Chosen. You're removing everything. It's not me, I promise. It's not me. Too late. No. It's already happening. All right. These chests. You gotta like fish around inside that stuff. You can't really see through it, which is kind of awful. Hey, whoa. All right. Come on. Come on. Drop. Or nothing. Hoping for a challenge crystal. Dead Pine, how's it going? All right. Come on. All right, we are going to be heading. Oh, it's supposed to be a triangle vault. Big triangle vault. Well, by the way, vaults are huge now. Look at that. Look how many blocks are far we are away. I think a triangle vault in this is going to have what? 3 dead end rooms. So the 4th at this level shouldn't be dead end. Yeah, there we go. That's huge now. Gonna have a productive morning. So rewarding myself with some epic Twitch watching. Nice. I hardly get any time to watch Twitch. It's like this short, like I used to watch it a lot in the evenings. Why are you not breaking? Okay, there we go. I used to watch it in the evenings, but now I've changed how I make my content and stuff throughout the day. You know what? I need to dump this because that completes the loot pool, so now we shouldn't get it in our chest anymore. Making me should make it so I get more of the items I'm wanting, not scavenger items. Come on, Vault Burgers. That's all I want. Vault Burger Simulator. Vault Burger Hunter Simulator. We're hunting burgers, not vaults. We'll call it Burger Hunters. I'm going to rename the title of this mod pack. My video just went live. Woohoo! Hopefully some peeps watch it. Hope some people enjoy watching it. While I was editing yesterday, I had everybody in the voice call. Never be enough. Never. All right. I was like, where's all the chests? They're hidden. Bunch of blocks. Our last vault that we just did, if you guys missed it, we actually got more cores than we got vault diamonds. We got like what was it? It was 50 trader cores in one vault. It's too many trader cores. I feel like the loot pool has definitely changed. That or it's because I was running lucky. I don't know. Yeah, we had 48 vault diamonds is what we got in our last run, but also 29 echo or 28 echo? I love how at the beginning of the pack, echo is the hardest thing to come by, and then once you hit 75, like echo is just like, here I am. You can have you'll have more of me than you'll ever need. All right. By the way, am I still gaining levels from the vault? No. I feel like the bar went up. I don't remember my bar setting that close. Has it been this whole time? I know we got it close. I just don't remember that close. It wasn't that close. I don't know, maybe it was. Can't get me. All right, star mute. I got you. Get wrecked. I guess I'm heading north. I've already lost track of what direction I'm going. Thank you, by the way, for the follow. You're 0-2 on Echoing Crystal. It's not even worth Echoing Crystal for me. Not even worth doing. I don't need items that much. I just need Vault Burgers. And there's not a crystal that grants you more Vault Burgers. I mean, the only thing you can hope for is dig sites. At this point, it's not even that important. I'm more so right now after just collecting whatchamacallit, artifacts. We've got all of our runes now. Or all of our relics, not runes. What am I talking about? So hard to talk and play this at the same time. Play in a vault. There's a pixel art room with the chance. Yes. Oh, chance having vaults too. I've not ran into one in a little while. But that's where I did get all my vault stew from. We actually just crafted all of our vault stew. We're all crafted up. There we go. Oh my goodness. I've been using the pufferfish because what? Been super OP early game because of the healing. Oh, cleanse and rejuvenate. Oh yeah, yeah. Rejuvenate's nice if you remember to use it. Or not cleanse and rejuvenate. Which one am I using? I'm not using rejuvenate. I'm using cleanse and cleanse. I'm using immune. The reason I'm using immune is because if you get in a vault where, like a random vault here, where I don't have all of the all the stuff to handle it, I can just cleanse myself. If I remember to use it, which is almost, if I remember to use it, I can like always prevent hunger and stuff like that, but I always forget to use it. You just set up a macro that is on a constant timer. So you just push the button to activate it, and it'll put it on a constant rotation, right? Then I'll never forget. It'll just constantly proc it. Dude, people do that in other video games, so why can't I do it here? Craft all the mod 7 armor. Wait, it is strong. I think you think I'm playing a different game. Crafted in Vault Hunters, yeah. You had it on your mouse with dash. Oh yeah, I guess it would. Yeah, you would always proc it if you use dash a lot. I have spec'd out of, well, I've spec'd out of Mega Jump. Once I got the jetpack, I spec'd out of a bunch of stuff. I spec'd out of Mega Jump. I spec'd out of the double jump. I don't need that anymore. I'm using lava immunity charm or fire immunity charm. Spec'd out of a bunch of stuff that I didn't need anymore. Might need it eventually later on, but I don't think so. Do you plan on using keys? I mean, I have a bunch of keys. I have a bunch of keys that could be crafted, and I also have keys. Like, I have a key that's in here. Yeah, there's a plan on using them. I don't know how good the stuff's going to be for using them, but probably going to be garbage. Because, like, there's not a lot that I need that even comes out of those. Okay, I have 7 minutes. I can go ahead and just harvest this. That requires 3 green that do not have. What? These are a lot of regular chests. You can get everything from treasure chests. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm hoping that I can get, I mean, from what I've heard is you can get the high tier danks from treasure. That's the only thing I would want, because I don't think there's anything else that I would need. We have everything. We have a gluttony charm. We have everything. There was another green. There's another green. We can complete this one, or we can hold on to them and wait. I feel like probably holding on to them is probably better, because we can probably get more out of other rooms than this one. What's going on in chat today? I have no idea. Like, chat didn't sleep yesterday apparently, so I don't know what's going on today. Some people need their coffee. What? How didn't chat sleep? I don't know. You tell me. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to the green so that way when we run things with like, well, in case we'll get one that maybe only has one, for example, that rolled. Did that despawn? Wow, they're just despawning quick. Wow. Now that's some ward damage. Come on, player mobs. Get some. Dude, these guys do some damage. Did he die? Not getting lucky with player mobs. All right, I'm just gonna pop. I'm gonna dip. Yeah, I didn't sleep. Oh god. All right, that's full. That gets a refill. Dump that. I'm still getting rid of stuff. It's crazy. A little bit of ore that run. Not bad. Let's see what we got. Yeah, Wahlburgers were a lot better that run. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, well, we break just normal chests. Pretty nice. I miss having slots in your inscription table. See our gear. We still get a bunch from that too. Trades. And that should be it. Press. As far as compressed cobble goes, yeah, that's part of the same network. Then we have this. Tier 3. Okay. Where's all my tier 3 stuff? Oh, there's tier 3. I don't think compressed tier 1 iron. Yeah, it's not part of the same thing. Compressed tier 2. Clay compressed. Yeah. Compressed stone. Compressed granite. A lot of materials. Compressed dirt. 3 times compressed dirt. Unfortunately, you can't search by like tier 3 or 3 times compressed. I think that's it. All right. Now everything's in the right amounts. No, you can't actually. It doesn't work. I tried. Like X2 doesn't work. Even 2 shows nothing. You can't do like a parentheses. Like there's no data for some reason. What did my bot do? Sorry if the bot just wrecked you for no reason. Probably trying to. It's very sensitive against links or things it thinks as links. No, like you can do ×2, 2 times. Oh, it does do 2 times. Okay. Okay, it does 2x. Okay, 2x. Oh, well, that's good to know. I was trying it the other way, thinking that, you know, maybe that's the way it needs to be done, but I guess I know all my three times stuff is done. All right, time to put another crystal in. Wow. 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 Okay. The amount of string. I am so glad I have that. And then lapis, I have just enough. All right, let's take a look at the burgers. Yeah, let's go ahead and eat. We can go ahead and eat our vault burgers and see what level we're currently at. Let's also grab, what else? I need silver. We'll go ahead and buy the vault burgers, the ones that we have stored in here. Just like so. Oh, I missed one of those. Can you get to 250 now? I don't think so. This is only going to take me up to 247. I believe. Personal space. Yeah, no, it's only gonna, I mean, we're looking at, we'll be close to 248. Yeah. So, I mean, but honestly, we only did one run that was even remotely worth it. We have stew we can eat. We can go ahead and eat that. And so this one will get us pretty close. That was a 60%. I don't think I can make any more stew because I need mushrooms. I think I'm out of them. I am all out of mushrooms. One more run. Yeah, we'll be like, I think a couple more runs will probably be good. We'll be there soon. By the way, we have these. I don't want to run these yet because like we don't need them. The 2 CRPs. I don't want to run them yet. Go ahead and consume all of these. Okay. Today, yeah, we should. I think we'll be able to get it today. I think we should be able to. Pandora's boxes for burgers, they give a lot. We can open like a stack and see. There's 16. It gave me 16. And we got poisonous mushrooms. And oozing pizza. Try another stack. 24. More mushrooms. We might be able to do it by doing this. We just got to get lucky. Like with the mushrooms alone, that's given us chances to roll. Okay. This might be it. Come on, give me a good one. Oh, they all rolled 20%. No way we're gonna get. Come on, no way. No way we're gonna push 250 right now. We're gonna be like right away. Oh, we're gonna be so close. I mean, we are gonna get it. There's no doubting it in my mind. We've got this. We got this. Dude, we got this. Seriously? 250. Yes. We did it today. 250 right there. All right. So that means we should be able to roll tier 3 gear. All right. So Vault Hunters level progression. Vault Hunters experience. I just want to check real quick. 250. So okay, so at 200 player gains Vault experience from running or loses the ability to get experience. Newly obtained at 225, newly obtained unidentified vault gear can now be tier 2 plus epic. Newly obtained unidentified vault gear will now be tier 1. Vault fighters are now 4 plus. At 250, newly obtained unidentified vault gear can now be tier 3 scrappy plus and common. Common plus. Vault loot tables are adjusted. I don't know what that means. Piglin brutes and wither skeletons now appear in the vaults. Okay, so ouch. Okay. Now we have wither skeletons. New rooms added to the vault. We get a vendor room. Don't really know what we got to give a vendor room, but we're there. So now what we need to do is we need to spend our final skill points on Artisan. 16 points. That unlocks our final Artisan. So now we should get perfected, most likely epic, high chance for Omega, and can no longer be common. And what we just have to hope for is that we roll the gear. Now question, can gear obtained prior to this roll tier 3 gear? Because I'm assuming no. Make weapon first. Our first thing should be a tier 3 weapon. You think so? So now we should be able to craft our gear. With a chance of getting a tier 3. Crazy as all this could potentially be just all Omega. There's an Omega. 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 I love that tasty Omega gear. None of it's tier 3 though. Yeah, Eternals can have some new stuff. I heard you like Omega. Can this stuff... So somebody said it was like a 1 in 40 something chance of it rolling tier 3. One in 41. There's our first tier 3. And it can be reforged. There's an Omega. Oh, look at my potato's face. It's Halloween themed. Dude, I hope I roll an Omega. Tier 3. It's rare, but it has 1 repair. This could be re-rolled. Let's see what we have that we could potentially grab a re-roll off of. I mean, I do like the fatal strike damage. If something had a fatal strike chance on it, that would be even better. Haste 1. Soulbound. It's 11% fatal strike chance. But also can roll durability. Let's just do fatal strike damage. Ooh. This one's really nice too, but like either one of those would be great. 24 base. Yeah, this is 24. Like what does it go? Is 24 bad? Does it go higher than that? $24 base damage is good. $24 base at rare. Yeah, but this is honestly junk. Like, it only has 1 repair. And the only reason it's at that base is because of the +4 attack damage. And that's not its base. Its base is 20 right now. All right, so what am I gotta get a fab. Actually, let's see. Do we have any scroll? We need fabrication tool. Fatal strike damage. That's fine. That's fine reroll. Let's go! Dude, what does baneful mean? And holy, what does that mean? That is so sick. What does that mean? I've got to look this up. It's like smite. It's got holy and baneful. Dude, the whack of luck. Holy smokes. Look at those levels. We haven't even rolled it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Okay. It's got 9. Wait, where'd he go? Where's Wally? Oh no, Mo's down here. Mo, you can't be down here. Hope you know you can't be down here, Mo. You need to go up here, Mo. We got work to do. We've got this Vault Axe Omega. +7 chaining attacks? Attack AoE? $12 fatal strike chance. The god of axes. You would get rid of the cloud, withering cloud? I can't use it because it requires 281. I can get it down. That's fine. I can get it down. Yeah, I can get it down. That is sexy. I've got to take a screenshot. Let me post this onto the Discord. And other than the Withering Cloud, I can understand Withering Cloud causing like tick damage. We posted the Vault Hunters. Goodness. Actually, may not. I'll just post it on Twitter. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, by the way, this would be the place to do so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to test it out on the dummy. Let's get some bottles. This is only our first piece of gear. This is why you choose Artisan. Now I know. This is why you choose Artisan over the immediate reward. So the other one, you get immediate reward and immediate feedback. This one is for the late game. Yeah. This is for those who hold out. This is for when you hold out. Yeah, you got the idea now. Yeah, totally. What is this stun attack chance? So how do you choose exactly what you want to pull off of here? How do you choose that? Yeah, stun won't matter. Everything will be dead. Oh god. Yeah. Your enemies can't defeat you if they're dead. I mean, so can we pull this off? How do we pull a very specific thing off? Is there a way to do that? I mean, if anything, I'm not really worried. So a Void Orb and Artisan Scroll would need a very specific thing. Okay. So, for example, the Withering Cloud. If I have something else with that, like this, for example, or I guess this, even Rejuvenate Cloud is the same, right? Because it's just an effect. Oh, they're not the same. Okay. This is the same? Even though it's not the same level, it doesn't really matter, right? So long as it's... That's if it takes. Hopefully it takes. Didn't take. Dang. I hate that there's a chance on that. Didn't take there either. Remember, void orbs can take out repair slots. True. Do I want to do that? The only thing I don't like is the Withering Cloud. But is the Withering Cloud really going to bother me that much? There's Withering Cloud. I'm not risking that. So this will specify a specific thing. Okay. Removes modifier. I love how I'm playing around with this, and I probably shouldn't. It does have a chance to remove a repair. I do know that. Okay, so there's main hand Withering Cloud. So it should remove Withering Cloud. Watch us re-add Withering Cloud to it, though. Okay, it removed it, and it did not take away. So we actually got pretty nice on that. Okay, good. Don't put Withering Cloud back on here, Wootax. Watch me get Wootax back on here. Watch me get Withering. Oh, you called it. Yep. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. Do I have more Withering? I do have... This is Leech and Withering, which would both be great. Oh my god. Alright, I need whatchamacallit? Say craft another weapon? No, it's not that. Not ready for that. Yeah, I need the fabrication tool. That's right. Come on, do me good. Fabrication jewel. Nice. Just in case. Nice. Just in case. All right, Void Orb. Don't remove one. Ah, used up one. It did use up a repair. That's fine. Don't. Okay, so it did something different. What did it add on here? More attack speed? I think it added attack speed. I think it was attack speed. Either way, this is nice. Yeah, at least it's not a debuff. All right. So this is a pretty nice. This is nice. Nice. All right, so I think our axe is done. Now we just got to enchant it, and we can over enchant it. $209 damage. Okay, chill. He's already dead, Jim. 209. Okay, awesome. Good axe. Now, who do we give this axe to? Probably you, H-Bomb, since you're always dying. You need my axe. And you could take an upgrade. Nice. You honestly need an upgrade as well, but it's not this one. Whew! Yeah, I caught a stream finally. Well, welcome. You made it just in time because we hit 250 and we're currently working on new gear. So what should I work on now? Helmet, pants, or boots? Probably helmet? I'm thinking helmet. It's the cheapest, right? What do we just run out of? Netherite. I have plenty of netherite, by the way. There's that. Love how all this is tier 2 because we now only roll tier 2 gear with a chance of tier 3. Yeah, put on breaking 4 on the axe. I plan to. All right. Anybody need Omega gear? Because I got a bunch of it now. This one's going to be a little bit harder because this has the chance of rolling thorns, and I just don't like the thorns. I don't know. Thorns suck. I mean... Come on, where's my tier 3? All right, I need to technically take all of this gear. Let me quickly put this off. Doesn't get lost in the mayhem. All of this needs to get dumped. This is all old crap gear. Save some with thorns just in case. I mean, I'm rolling all this, which almost guarantees to have something like that on there. Bunch of junk. Like when you realize how much I actually have over here, and maybe this is what's causing the lag, is just all this gear with all this data on it. I don't know. Could be a reason why there's low FPS in this general area. This is just from the last time we did a gear organization. I haven't even rolled all the gear that we have. We have hundreds of pieces of gear that haven't even been rolled. Like, if I spent all my time rolling gear, we'd never run vaults. It's crazy. Do it off camera? What's the point of that? This is all about taking you guys on the journey with me. Need an auto mass. Well, I have an auto mass roller right here. This does the auto rolling for me. But yeah. Why don't I use pipes? I mean, I do have pipes. All right, let's continue rolling. Maybe eventually we'll get a tier 3. I mean, whatever tier 3 we get is what we're going to be dealing with for right now. Because any tier 3 is going to be better than what we currently have anyways. Goodness. At least our weapon's better. The higher level, the better chances of tier 3. Is that how it works? I don't know. We're probably gonna be at 250 for a little while. Come on, tier 3. I know you're in there. Show yourself. They're like, ah, your luck is done for the day. You all lucked out. I'm getting low on vaulting. It's there's one. Whew. What to say? Is it ever going to happen? Tier 2. For right now, I'm going to be going with tier 2. Tier 3. We got him. A little easier on the legs. All right. Can we continue that luck train? Come on, come on. Yes! All right, we rolled them. Let's go. Yes. All right. Let's unroll the boots. They're probably going to need to use those. Might need these for the pants. I'll go ahead and throw that in there. All the helmets. We have a bunch of helmets. I really don't want night vision. Like, if this is going to roll night vision, I don't really... Ugh. Like, if it does roll night vision, like, good on it, but, like, don't really want it. The unidentified vault gear you stored already can roll tier 3. Can it? It's okay though, because that can only roll like a different level. Yes, it can. Okay. It's better to probably save it. Okay. So let's do this. It'll be uncommon or what have you. Epic. Omega. Another epic. Look at the repairs on this. Holy smokes. 14. These boots are good. I mean, that's nice. Okay. These look just as good, these epics. All of these look good. This has night vision, though. Fatal strike chance? That 29% chest rarity is really hot. Yeah, I did get night vision. I'm thinking about re-rolling that piece of gear, though. Because this is actually kind of low compared to everything else. Reroll with the armor plus rolls. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I do like that fatal strike chance. That's nice on that, though. Can you roll after? No, you cannot reroll after. And we have tons of helmets to go off of. I can do a fatal strike. So yeah, the boots are good. What do we want to put on here? There's an armor. That night vision can also, there's water breathing. Poison immunity would be really nice. Wither immunity would be even better. There's a +1 armor, fatal strike. Either one of those I'm fine with. There's a wither immunity. There's a wither immunity. Says you can reroll after Wu taxing, and I 100% trust that. I don't know if you can. I love that Stumpy looks like a pumpkin. I mean, it doesn't matter because I don't want to roll on this. I want to this is going to be re-rolled anyways. I'm not worried about that. Oh, you've done it after rolling many times. Yeah, I'm not. I could roll armor. I have plenty of Wu-Tag shards, yeah. I just don't like the night vision. I could remove the night vision. Oh, it's a 9 to 12 base armor, so it's actually not that bad. Okay. Because right now it is a base 11. All right. We'll roll it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is a 15% chest rarity. This is a pretty sick piece of gear too. All of these are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we can, of course, just like manipulate it and remove things because it's got so many repairs on these. What's wrong with night vision? In vaults, it's too bright, too colorful. I mean, I just don't like night vision in general. It tends to, yeah, it's just too bright. I mean, it might help me in the vaults. I don't know. We got plus armor and we got armor toughness. Wow. This rolled thorns though. That didn't roll very great. I mean, I can always re-roll it. Like I said, we can roll something new. This, roll something good, please. I mean, 9% increased damage, 6% parry. resistances. Fatal strike damage 20%. +2 speed. What? The speed is nice. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. These are good starter pieces. Okay, so we have our legs. We have our boots. We just need to reroll reroll helmet. I do have fatal strike chance here with the armor. Which one are you gonna roll? Armor, okay. So should we just go armor? Go all in, go armor, reroll. At least it's landed there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This rolled 8. Already looks pretty nice. We already roll really high parry, so honestly, I don't know. Like, we're probably going to be capped at parry. We're probably going to be at parry cap. Guarantee we're going to be at parry cap. And then we need to roll 8 of these. I mean, this is what we're going to be stuck with. So, for right now. We are definitely at parry cap. Holy moly, look at that health. Holy smokes. And 21% chest rarity? What? These rolls. And we got rid of the other one. Fantastic starter helmet. All these, I mean, that's... And then, of course, I haven't rolled a chest piece because we are rolling jetpack. But later on, things will change. Remove Soulbound for even better stats. We could potentially remove Soulbound. I would want to remove them from these versus this potentially. 29, 15, 21%. Holy smokes. Do you even need jetpack with that much speed? I mean, once it's on here, I mean, I don't guess. 39 is cap for the rarity. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we can go ahead and open idols. So we'll change these later because we still have to enchant them and everything. Like, everything has to be enchanted. We have to do all that stuff. But I am prepping for right now. So we have all of this. Tier 3, which is great. Let's see if we can potentially roll tier 3 idols. I don't think it's going to matter, though. Idols are really just dependent on They're dependent on other stuff. Like I really don't care for tier 3 unless it's going to have immunities and stuff. It's got to have immunities. Let's start off with these. There's a tier 3 common. Tier 3 scrappy. Tier 3, okay. I'll just throw them all in there for right now. Tier 3, 3, 3, 3. We'll see what we roll. I mean, maybe these scrappies are actually pretty good. Or these uncommons as well. Because they have a chance of rolling higher than scrappy. All right, and tier 3. All right. Bunch of scrappy. If you get luck 3 on any of the idols, I will leave. You'll leave? Why would you leave, Lolak? Why? I don't see luck that none of them rolled. Luck. Look at that parry. Oh my gosh. Wither immunities. What happened to my potato buddy? It's Halloween themed. You're talking about... Oh, Stumpy here? Good old Stumpy. By the way, Stumpy's got Vault Rocks in his hand. I didn't even realize I put Vault Rocks on him. Double parry Tenos is good. But the problem is I'm already at I'm already at parry cap, guaranteed. I mean, any of these could roll. I mean, I might as well just like roll as many of these as I can. At least the commons. I'm gonna run all the commons. Get my container. This will be like my working through everything container. All right, I'll dump these in here for right now. I'll do all the commons. Okay. I only have 2 levels, so this is actually the fun. I find this to be the fun part of the game. But I'm weird like that. Okay, 135% fatal strike damage, poison immunity, 7 health, poison immunity. You just grab all you, whatever. I mean, a lot of these are better than the ones I already have anyways. That's a lot of damage. Problem is we're not running really a damage spec class or anything. I mean, these are all really nice. Mining fatigue is the only problem. We don't have like a mining fatigue. I don't see mining fatigue resistance. There's a mining fatigue. Mining fatigue. +1 strength? That's new. Oh, this is already rolled. Already rolled. There was a... Did I roll a 4 immunity? Oh, that's nice. Okay. Dang. Another +1 strength. Okay. Another 4 immunity. Slowness and hunger immunity +1 strength. Mining fatigue. Lots of poison immunities. Wither immunity. Okay. Hunger and poison. I think it's about time to maybe swap these out. Maybe we start rolling those instead of all of these. You know? I think some of these are better. I do have luck. Yeah, getting a max luck totem would be pretty nice. Very nice. 2 idols will change 90% of those. What do you mean? 2 idols will change 90% of those. Oh yeah, 2 of them will replace 90% of them. Yeah, basically. It's just the durability runs out, it feels like, so quickly on some of these. And I don't know how much the durability is on these. It seems like you get a few vaults out of them. I mean, this one alone is beautiful. These two are beautiful. I really like the strike chance. This one is a heavy hitter. 9% extra on the fatal strike with the damage. Yeah. This is a fatal strike damage +7 health. If this had health on it, it'd be even better. Yeah, that Idon is a boss idol. You heard that base damage on the idols don't work? So tier 2s are 800 to 1400. Okay. That's interesting. That's good information to know. Man, I mean, today we've effectively set ourselves up for tier 3 moving forward, and we are ahead of the game. We are ahead of the game because of the things that we chose. We still have 3 skill points to kind of spec into something, and I'm thinking I'm going to spec them into parry to give me 10% more parry overall. Should I do that? Is that fair? Does that seem reasonable? Yeah, I feel like the 3 points should probably go into parry. There's nothing else like that I'm going to be able to spend those 3 points in. Yeah. I mean, Fatal Strike damage. I mean, I'm already in Fatal Strike. I'm already spec'd into it, so I think that's the way to go. Man, we're getting to the late game. All we got to do is get a few more of these, and we're golden. Few more of these, and we're golden. So, I did some stuff off camera. Exactly. This is why I don't like doing things off camera, because nobody would believe me if I rolled some of that stuff. Nobody would believe that I rolled that. You watched it all here live. Nobody would believe me. Craziness. If our luck is with us, if I pull this out, I was hoping for the one item that I really want that I haven't got yet, and that is the core. That would have been too good. That would have been too good. Been too good. Can I show the skill tree? Yes. Keep in mind, my skill tree has changed. It has been modified for a jetpack. New armor fit check. We can do that in a second. This is my skill tree currently. Many would say that which one is it? This one is probably the better one to go to versus Finder, Observer. To each their own, you know. Maybe it'll be better later on. And then this is the other skill tree. I cannot zoom out any further than this, but you're not really missing anything. This is it. Keep in mind, things have been removed because I have a jetpack. For example, over here, dash has been knocked down to 1 because I have a jetpack. I've completely removed mega jump because I have a jetpack. This is all for the boss killing stuff. Haste is really not needed past 3. I've noticed that haste doesn't really help you much past 3. I did some testing. Let me see, what else did we change? I think that was basically it. I should probably eventually, I mean, critical strike, I don't know. I should probably all spec max into that. Parity is the priority. Yeah, parry is nice. The fact that we can increase this now, it's a 50% base. Because, like, I already get 20. So when I have full shields, I get 25% parry on top of everything else. And I don't know if this bypasses the cap. I would assume it doesn't. I'd assume this is part of the cap. Yeah, it does not bypass the cap. Okay. This would be nice. I think this gives you what, 10%, yeah, scaled from max HP by 10%. Yeah, now I need etchings. Now etchings is going to be what forces me to get away from jetpacks. That is going to be what forces me out of jetpacks, I think. Or it may be like a system of hot swapping the jetpack. I don't know.
Broutherok, just resubscribed with a tier 1 sub for 5 months.
Brock the Rock, thank you so much for that tier 1 for 5 mighty months. Appreciate that. Much appreciated. What are etchings? Don't ask me. I don't even really fully understand them, but I know they're a part of the pack that makes your tier 3 armor even better by giving you like another sort of micro class, I guess. Have you considered other archetypes? No, I love this archetype. I love the regeneration. Because you don't get regeneration in the vault, this class is so good.
Fawiled __ just subscribed with a tier 1 sub.
Field. And Lolak, thank you so much for gifting that sub. I appreciate that. Yeah, they give a set bonus. You apply it to each piece of armor, yeah. All right, let's do this real quick. We're gonna try on, and honestly, if I had all of my pieces put together, it would be a lot better. But this is what we're gonna have to do with this for right now. That was perfect. It only brings it as low as your current level. I'm assuming. Well, that's good to know. Okay. Models of enchanting. Goodness. All right. Now we can try it on. Of course, this is not how I want to look, but what I'm looking for are these stats. So our resistance is... What does that mean? Uncapped. 31. Oh, if it didn't have a cap, we'd be at 31. So we're pretty nice. We're at 80% of the limit there, 50% of the limit there. Our toughness is sick, and we're at 42 armor. That toughness is pretty high. Let me actually hold my axe as well. That'll give me a better indication of all of our stats. And then let's just assume we're holding this idle. So max health is 46. Attack damage is 50. Attack speed. Armor 42. Resistance. Parry is only at 24, but we will be at max parry. We'll be at 29 max parry. So we will be right at parry cap. How is your power level so low? What makes my power level low? Is that low? I don't know. We've done 347 or 45 vaults. Yeah, no, we've not crafted any skill orbs. He's over 9,000. Knockback resistance prevention. Luck, we have 0 luck. 2.4 on the speed bonus. 65 chest rarities at 65%. 200%. Look at that critical strike chance. $264. Yeah, after 200, you don't get any more. We basically went from 200 to 250 in like 2 days because of all the burgers we had saved up. 206. I don't know why why would I be at 206? I've not used skill orbs. I don't think I've used them. I may have used one. I think I used one, and your base is 5 when you start, so you already are at a 5 power level when you start. And so that's why I'm at 206. Yeah. I think I used one. I didn't craft it, but I did use one, I think, through the playthrough just to test out what it did, because I got one out of a treasure chest. Okay. As far as Eternals go, I think you need better gear. Is that better than what you had? Definitely better than what you had. This is not. I should probably use this though to change my look. All right. Let's go ahead and get 3 stacks of bronze. So laggy here. All right. Belt. Perfect. Just got to change the color of my hat. And then H-Bomb, you can have my gear back. Wait until he sees Fall Down to Season 2. What? I think I went with gray. I don't think I used light gray. I think I used gray and then white. Or did I do black and then I think I did black and gray. Yeah. There we are. And then the belt. Definitely needs to be lightened up a bit. There we go. And boots match perfectly. All right, now all we got to do is enchant our gear and we're good to go. What's going on at the moment? Whole bunch of good stuff. Now, as far as over enchanting, should I save? I think we should change. Why is he flying? Because of a jetpack? I'm now OP. Yeah, now I've got to get enchants on everything. Oh, you're new to Vault Hunters? Yeah, this is late game Vault Hunters. I mean, like late game. I would say we're in the end game now. That we'll get 2 or 3. We're kind of at this point. We just like run and we prep for the final vault. You're at level 30. Yeah, it's a journey. It's a journey for sure. Still proud of this, man. I still wish this was 0. Only that was 0. All right. As far as enchants go, though, everything's gonna need unbreaking. What's your playtime now? I think it's almost over 24 hours. Or not 24 hours, 24 days. 25.5 days. Okay. And then protection. Oh, the tiny potato petted stat is nice. Is it near it? Where's it at? Tiny potato petted. Don't ask. Oh goodness. Wait, we need to know why. It's because every now and then I'll just walk over and I'll just use my auto clicker on it. And I just will just randomly auto click on it for whatever reason. You know, you got to get your clicks in. This music is nice. Well, that's good to know. Good to hear. You guys enjoying the music? Why has this area become... Oh, it's probably all the mini-me's. Get back in your place. Yeah, Project Nirvana's got some good tracks. Boots need... Let's see. Depth Strider. And then... What else do we need? We need the water. For some reason, that doesn't get fished up. The Aqua Affinity. But I can do Emerald. Book. I'll go buy it real quick. We also need Respiration. Helmet Enchant. Depth Strider. And Aqua Affinity is here. Okay. May I suggest some amazing music? It may not be background focus as this one, but absolutely stunning nonetheless. Sure. Always suggest music. I like music. Let's see. Unbreaking. So on these books, we just basically, I'm assuming we just go ahead and like apply it to the item, not the book. So once we have it enchanted, we just apply this and it bumps it up to the next level, right? Upgrade in equipment's existing enchantment level. Yeah. I'm assuming I should probably put Unbreaking on that axe. I don't know if I should put Protection on this gear just yet. Unbreaking, probably. That reminds me, I need Unbreaking. I'm assuming I should just put Sharpness on my axe. You'll be able to get those enchantments back with the extractor anyways? No, I don't know, actually. I mean, Omega Pogs, we can easily craft 2 Omega Pogs to make the extractor eventually. It has built in. So what? So I just need to. So yeah. Yes, it already has built in. Yeah. Good. And I'll probably put the bonus one on there. Bonus Sharpness and bonus Unbreaking. Bonus Unbreaking. Sharpness 7. Do we have to put Sharpness 6 on it first? You don't? We can just put Sharpness 7 on this thing. This is the artist. Man's a genius. A source. I wonder if I've heard of that. I may have. I don't know. I listen to a lot of music. A lot of different kinds of music. I mean, how many protections do I have in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven. I have 7 protections at the moment. So I could do 3 protections on my current gear I have. I don't know if I want to use the Unbreaking 4 on the idols. Two are next to each other? What are you talking about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can combine them? Are you sure you can combine them to get higher levels? No, I can't listen to copyrighted music on stream, unfortunately. Like, even if it's claims non-copyright, there's a I can't, because it has to be played through this specific player to make sure it doesn't get into the YouTube bots. Okay, so you can combine them. Interesting. Okay. You're back. Got a phone call. Okay. So you put one on your axe and then another. Like, that's... So you're saying I could make it sharpness 8? How do I avoid that? Oh, it has to be a regular anvil. No, but that's too late. No, stop. By putting the books all together? It's what I literally just asked a minute ago. Do not put them together. I mean, it's too late now. I can't, like, unstrip it right now. I can't remove the enchants. I mean, at least I can still put this on here. Right? It's going to cost 60 levels, but that's no big deal. It's all good. So I definitely want sharpness. So that will put sharpness 8 on here. Okay. Finally, a use for all these levels. So this right here, sharpness 8. Dude, I want to see. $33 attack damage. The poor test dummy. Why is our frame so low right here? What is going on? I think that's everything we need for like the boots, right? Unbreaking, protection. I've seen the sniffer announcement? No. Don't worry about the test dummy. It's paid quite well. That'll be depth strider protection. I'm breaking. That's everything that goes on the boots. Paid with steel to the head. Frequently. God. All right, and then to hit them up with an extra level of protection. I'm gonna go ahead and use it because we have them available. Should I, or should I just save them? Should I save these for another set? I think I should. I think as far as protection goes, I'll save them. Okay. Now runes. Let's do white runes. What's white runes look like on this? Ooh, no thank you. Too flashy. Gray runes? Kind of like that. No, I don't. Black runes it is. Still, black runes are my favorite. I'm not a big fan of the crazy enchantment glint. Rainbow, yeah. The rainbow runes are, yeah, there's something else. They are kind of crazy. Might put rainbow rune on my axe though, actually. Rune. What can I put on this axe? Like, I like the orange. This is close to Halloween. Let's see. Or I can make it green like it's an omega. Lime dye on an axe. Oh, you can't dye the axes? Okay. But I know I can change the look of the axes. I like that axe. Or should I turn it into a broom? Takes up so much screen though. Make it a broom for Halloween. Oh, you can't broom the axe. It's a sword. Oh, that's true. It's true. Maybe we can make it look like this one. Hmm. I think just maybe a, let's see. This might just make it look good. What's the green one? The green one is this. I like that. That screams out, hey, I'm Omega. And then to make it also green. Can you not change the look of your axe either? Okay, I guess not. Huh. Yeah, you can't apparently change the tint or anything. You can't dye them like the armor. Axes need love in this pack. Need some love. Wow, that recharge is pretty fast. Where's that fatal strike damage? That's not the 100, is it? Because if so, then there's the 279. So there's some of the damage. Okay. Well, I think we're kitted up. Dang. I think we are kitted up. Hopefully that 42 on the armor actually works and we're going to be good. You've literally tripled your damage output base, not including fatal. You were hitting 29 and 30-ish in the last vault. Yeah, we were hitting like nothing. Run a cow vault. Not as easy. It's easier said than done. Did you lower the requirement? What do you mean? Yeah, you can lower the requirement for your gear by giving Wutak shards. So you combine Wutaks, you see right here, reduces the level requirement of any vault gear by 1 when combining an anvil. That's how you lower the requirement level. Requirement really doesn't mean anything so long as you have Wutaks shards. What's a cow vault? It's a vault that you have to have very specific things to put together. You need like, was it Furious or Raging? Whichever, I think it's Raging. Because a Raging cow, Raging bull. Raging, I think Hunger, and something, the other one. Another one. And those need to be on it, and then you go to the vault, and it's a cow vault. Basically. All right. With that, I think we are looking pretty good in our tier 3 armor. What an awesome day 2 of this week. I think this is a great start to the week. And, I mean, from here, we're basically artifact hunting. And then I need to do some research and figure out how the final vault works. I was told that I need to do research before I go in, because I need to know what I'm going to be doing. And apparently the final vault takes like 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours to do, which sounds just nutty in my head. So, does this man have a warden arm? I've been consumed by the warden. Slowly being consumed by the shulks. Chosen shulker tech. All right. To the Polaris team several hours. Yes, skulkification. Is there vault? I have no idea. I don't know anything about the final vault. All I know is today we are out of time. So let me see if I can find somebody to raid. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun today. Let's see. Who to shout we raid? See if there's anybody currently streaming it. Other than me? What you do. Let's see. We have Pearl Star? We can raid. I don't know anything about this channel, but we can give some love. Always like raiding some new channels. Currently have 2 viewers. We are about to bombard their channel. Please be nice. Give them some love. Let them know where you came from. Chosen's crew has chosen you. Guys, I really appreciate it. Be sure to follow me over on Twitter and the Discord. Join it, get a conversation started. Guys, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for following today. Join over on the YouTube channel. Do have a second channel if you didn't already know. Chosen Live, where these VODs get posted. I'll be getting more of those put up this weekend. Guys, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for all the support today. Love. Too much. If you haven't followed already, click that follow button. I'll see you in the next one. And as always, peace out.